Sports on Sports on Sports. Man, we jumping into arguments as soon as we start the show, y'all. We jumping into sports arguments, but I'm not mad at it. Welcome to another episode of High Off the Glass. We are, this is a cannabis basketball show, but it's also a sports show, and we talk about any and everything, and I'm dead ass in the middle of a football argument. But we are joined today. Today is a tradition like no other in High Off the Glass lore. This is promo for Cann-a-ween episode day, baby. That's what this is about. This episode is devoted to Cann-a-ween. We love Cann-a-ween here at High Off the Glass. Cann-a-ween is the event that brought me to these brothers that I know so well. These cats have been holding me down basically damn near since I've been doing this show. You know what I'm saying? We are joined right now by Mr. Chef Green from Me Premier More. Everybody give it up for Chef Green. He is in the house. This brother is he's a cannabis fiend like I am, and he's a sports fiend like I am. So, this brother is always, we love when he, gives his time to the show. We had missed him on High Off the Glass. He has been in the, what you pointing out? What's up?
When we gonna get to this, man?
We're gonna get to it in 2 seconds. I gotta set it up. What is it?
Water us down.
Well, y'all haven't heard from this brother since we were at our old location in the Buddha basement. But Chef Green is back. We are happy he is here, and we are going to be joined shortly by Mr. Zackary Post, the owner of Elite Homegirl Academy, Elitist Cannabis Strain, and the I guess proprietor. That's the only word I could think of for Cann-a-ween. He is the inventor of it. That is his event. That is his signature joint. He is going to join us soon. But his one of his partners in crime, Chef Green, is in the house, and they jumped off into because the chef specifically told me this morning he was coming on the show because Zach was already coming, and that was dope. And he said specifically he wanted to talk cowgirl shit. He wanted to talk cowgirl shit. My co-host, we got to give it up to Mr. Coach Damon Hill's in the house. We got to give it up to Coach Hill. Coach Damon's in the house. He is a huge cowgirl fan. That is his favorite team. So, y'all have at it, before we get into Cann-a-ween 4 2022, October 29th. Make sure y'all come out October 29th, Cann-a-ween 4, come out. But, y'all finish doing y'all things. I'll talk about my picks because I'm winning right now. All my teams I picked are winning.
It's only one game that matters, like I said on the phone earlier.
That's far from the truth,
care about
though.
any of those
That's
other
far
games.
from the truth.
I mean, come on, man. Anyway, shout out to all them cheesesteak eaters, but y'all going down tonight as usual. We gonna find out who steal them boys as usual. Point blank. Right, but this guy to the left of me, right here, was a former Rams fan.
Are you gonna say anything or get to it? Come on, man. Right, I'm gonna go Chef. You take
straight out the gate. Straight out the gate. All I'm saying is
this.
this.
Right to Philly. Come
I
on,
give the boys they props. They have an amazing defense.
They do.
Now,
that's one thing
I ain't
Dallas
gonna say what was said backstage before the show started.
Say it.
No.
Don't give a damn.
No.
Backstage.
You know what I'm saying? Because I offered this man a bail. He refused. Because y'all got a mean team coming to town tonight, man. A mean team.
This dude, man.
Y'all got a mean defense, man. A mean defense.
You can't be serious.
Man,
well, the game is in Philly. It's at the lake. They gotta get on the road. They ain't coming to town. They gotta get on that bus.
Do you know what's gonna happen to the team, to Philly, if they lose in Philly to them people, man?
Didn't we just play in Philly at the last game of the season last year?
Shit.
Man, bro, you keep bringing up last year.
I mean, that's what we have to go off.
Who won the Super Bowl last year?
You can go off of this year.
We're only discussing these.
Who won the Super Bowl last year?
Last year, who won the Super Bowl? The Rams.
How the Rams look today?
Right. Trash as fuck.
So
whoa! They don't look trash. They just got slapped around by Dallas because
they got a gang of injuries and their quarterback looks super suspect.
Trash.
Yeah.
When you play against Dallas,
Cooper Kupp can't save the world.
I mean, he was playing against Trayvon Diggs.
So true.
Right.
Okay, man. Let's move on from the boys, man.
Undeniably the best cornerback in the league.
If you're a Cowboys fan, this man don't have no help for you.
Who ain't got no help? Who? Dallas?
Yeah.
Whoa. How we're super elite. Super elite. We are going.
Dallas is super elite.
I was finna say that same thing.
Calm down, bro.
That
you
defense.
That's the wrong word.
That defense.
Only elite. I know elite homegirl academy elitist, but y'all not.
I'm gonna tell you like
elite.
this. I'm gonna tell you like this. I ain't even seen. I ain't seen nothing
about that.
I haven't even looked online yet, but I already know going in because it's an old wives' tale. People in the NFL believe that if you make Dallas play in their blue jerseys, they ain't gonna play good. That's why the Cardinals always wore their white jerseys here when Dallas came. If you notice, if you see a lot of old highlights,
that
the
is
Cardinals
the corniest. That's your fact. That is.
I sure finna say, what do this got to do?
Jerseys, good.
What do this got to do?
That's his go-to.
Well, if y'all would shut up and let me make my point.
Oh, post in the house.
If y'all would let me make my point.
I thought we was being robbed.
If y'all would let me make my point. See, I ain't what you call.
We in the post. That's what I'm saying, for real. That's gonna be his. That's gonna be his third show.
I got a question.
For real. What's up, boy? How you living? Oh, that's what's up. I'm glad you made it.
Good one.
Right on, man. I'm over here dropping stuff. Yo, okay, everybody, we'll take a pause from y'all lame Philly Dallas thing, even though Philly gonna kick their ass. We're gonna jump into Cann-a-ween with
what was you gonna talk about? Beantown?
Oh, well, first off, we'll get back to that.
The NBA season starts Tuesday.
Oh yeah, dear God,
bro, listen. You don't gotta tell me. My birthday this month every year. I know what's up with them.
Bro, like,
you know what I'm saying?
Talk about it. Like, October is one of the
issue with the
Celtics.
No, I don't got no issue with the Celtics. He's a fan of the Celtics.
Yeah, you know what time it is. Yeah,
and I bleed green and blue.
You get my crap out your way, Zach.
Green for Boston and blue for Dallas. Deep Boston roots.
Well, okay, we will get into that. Chips. We will get into that, but I would like to.
What's your NBA squad? Before we go any further.
That is a good question.
Let's move along.
He don't have one, bro. He has players.
I don't even got players.
He's one of them dudes.
I don't even got players,
He's
man.
one of them dudes.
I don't even got players. I say this though. That's all Beantown got.
17 chips?
Is players.
It's players. Oh, I'm sorry. Franchise chips? And tradition and what is it? Second most championships ever till the Fakers just now tied us. What you talking about? Most storied franchises
first all black
North American sports.
First
what
black
you talking
draft
about? What is it?
First black player coach.
You know what I'm saying?
How much
first black starting five.
How much did they appreciate Paul Pierce? They stabbed my man up in a bar.
That was a Benzino old dumbass clip.
I don't got nothing to do with that.
That was them dumb motherfuckers.
I don't got nothing to do with that.
They ain't got nothing to do with the whole city.
I don't got nothing. Yes, it does.
Damn.
Oh my God.
You talking about basketball, man?
Hold on, some shit that happened in 1995. What the fuck?
You brought up some shit
talking
from history.
about basketball. You talking about off the court stuff.
Yeah.
Listen, man.
Like,
how many times Albert Pujols been stabbed in St. Louis?
Oh God, Jesus!
What that got to do with basketball?
He reaching low for jerseys.
I'm just saying.
He reaching low for jerseys, trying to make a fact. You reaching for people getting stabbed.
I'm a uniform
enthusiast. Okay, you know what?
I'm just saying.
We gonna keep it moving. We gonna keep it moving.
Keep it real about Boston Celtics, man.
They're the best.
We
the best. Always have been the best.
Yeah.
Always will be the best.
Let's start the show.
I've never seen a Boston fan that liked the Cowboys. How is that possible?
Oh God.
They two different sports.
How is this even?
That has nothing to do with NFL.
He loved the star when he was little. Look, let's do what we do. Let's do what we here for, and what I love to do every year, which is promote Cann-a-ween every October, right before the motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Because it jumps off. Cann-a-ween is where it's at. Goddamn me, that is one of my favorite events in my adult lifetime. Shit. Besides the events I throw, I love Cann-a-ween. Cann-a-ween is the jump off, like, for real, like, and Zach, I'm so glad you here. That is what's strain of the week, everybody. I just want to tell you that's a new thing I'm doing, and I'm starting it this week. This week's strain is Fruity Pebbles. Strain of the week is Fruity Pebbles. That's what I am working with this week, and that's what I am talking about. So, and everybody, if y'all would like to do y'all strains of the week, we can definitely do that. But, Zach, I am glad you are here because
I'm glad to be here, bro.
Thank you, bro. Thank you so much. Because this is the thing, man. This is the thing. This is what I always love. This brother always makes time for High Off the Glass. No matter what is happening, no matter what's going on, like this man always makes time for High Off the Glass, damn near since the inception of the show. And I would like to say this man right here, my co-host, Coach Damon, he loves basketball, he loves cannabis, but he don't love Halloween. You know what I'm saying?
Got you,
so like that,
you.
he don't get with the Halloween thing and all this da.
Understandable.
I would like for you to explain to him and my awesome listening audience, hello, High Off the Glass listeners. I would like you to explain to them how Cann-a-ween is so dope, and if you are a smoker, why you should participate in Cann-a-ween.
Got you. So, Cann-a-ween is more like, because I feel you, Coach, on the whole, not feeling Halloween, right? I grew up in a family that was super religious, man. My mom, Halloween meant the devil, bro. Like, bottom line, flat out.
The devil.
So, but of course, like I when I moved to Vegas and stuff, I got a chance to like kind of experience it a little bit different. And more just like the party side of it, you know what I'm saying? So we just focus on the party aspect. So when I moved back to St. Louis, it was more like, okay, you know, we started the Elite Homegrowers Academy. We started doing the events. And then when I thought about the Cann-a-ween event, I really got like a lot of influence from like the party events that I did and like that I went to back in Vegas. And so I was trying to get that whole vibe, like capture that vibe that we had back there and bring it like to St. Louis.
There it is.
And so like with the costumes, like the real costumes, not the real quick stuff. I like people to put real thought into their costumes. And just a celebration of cannabis, you know, like bring it all together. You know what I'm saying? How can we have fun and also celebrate the plant? And boom, and that's Cann-a-ween. Yeah.
There it is, Coach. You are going to be like most of the people in the audience that, like most folks know about Cann-a-ween. If you live in St. Louis and you a smoker, you know about Cann-a-ween. But there's going to be some folks that have no idea about it, so I think your perspective will be good. Ask questions that you may have, man, because I can break it down to you. You know what I'm saying? And these gentlemen can as well. Mr. Chef Green, he has been with Cann-a-ween since the inception.
Yeah,
you know, these cats are, you know, they partner on these brothers right here. To me, y'all are like a conglomerate. You know what I'm saying? Me Premier more Elitist Elite Homegrow Academy. It's a conglomerate of what y'all do. I always love and respect y'all. Like that's how it's been. Like
Appreciate
for real.
it.
Since I found out about y'all. But Coach asked some questions. What you got, Chef?
I think what I'm about to say, I hope it helps. I hope it helps. It's not jokes. My mom don't watch scary movies. She can't drink a wine cooler, and she most definitely don't smoke no reefer. But guess what? She'll be at Cann-a-ween this year.
Wow.
There it is.
Mom's coming on out, huh?
Yeah, because it's that mild of a party. We just here to enjoy ourselves, celebrate the plant. A costume is just part of a tradition of Halloween.
Right.
But outside of that, it won't be nothing to scare you to death. We make sure that guaranteed because we just want you to come, have a good time, get stoned, go home, get stoned again.
No, it's not that much per se. Mine is more of I don't really party like that anymore.
Got you.
I don't really get down like with partying and you know, it's just not my thing. So I got, you know, it's not my
completely
thing.
Understandable. Like
I did a lot of partying back in the past, so it's like
I feel you, Coach, and I know that that's your thing. Like you don't party like that, but you have a specific thing with
I
Halloween.
don't either.
You know what I'm saying? That's true, and Chef Green does not as well. But you have a specific thing with Halloween. I'm telling you, come to Cann-a-ween, you will enjoy yourself. This is the thing that I love about it, and listeners to the show, the vendors. Mm-hmm. Like Zach has vendors, bro, on every spectrum of cannabis. I'm talking about people that are, you know, cooking with it, people that are making stuff with it, people that are, you know, have brands and logos with it, people that are trying to help other folks do stuff, people that are trying to help people get in the industry. Like all those different type of vendors are at his events. Like talk about the vendors you have this year, Zach.
Oh, yeah.
That's one of my favorite parts of Cann-a-ween for real.
Yeah, the vendors is like kind of like that's what makes Cann-a-ween. Honestly, it's the camaraderie that like we all kind of pull together, right? You know, we couldn't like Cann-a-ween wouldn't be Cann-a-ween without the vendors, like, and that was like from the very first one because that was it was a way that people could come out and like not really know what to expect with the first Cann-a-ween. They really didn't know what to expect, but after that got to really
we didn't know what to expect.
Yeah, we didn't really know what to expect. We were just trying to have fun.
Right.
But what we seen is like kind of like the community got a chance to really fuse on a more intimate basis with a lot of the people that support the plant. So it was a good opportunity for the vendor to now get some shine and get some recognition from the community, and then the community to also like now be enlightened by this particular vendor. And so now you have these relationships that are built and established where people will come to Cann-a-ween for specific vendors just because they're so used to seeing that vendor. I didn't like think of that making it happen. It just kind of like organically happened. It became like one of the culture parts of the event. So that's one of the cool things. And like a lot of the vendors that are going to be at this Cann-a-ween have been at damn near every one. You know, like we got some new people. But a few of them. But we actually got some corporate sponsors this time. We got Head Change, which is a manufacturer of some of concentrates of the dabs, the sauce and diamonds and all that stuff. Man.
Where they out of?
They are out of St. Louis, Missouri.
Okay. Head Change?
Yeah, Head Change.
Okay.
Yeah. So when it comes to like concentrates, they're the big dogs. They in Missouri, like on commercial side, it's them.
Okay.
It's them. It's like you got of course you got other, like you got Vivid and a few other brands, but when it comes to like that community aspect with it, like who in the community really respect the commercial side of it, Head Change is number one when it comes to concentrates for real.
That's what's up.
And so then they reached out and they sponsored the event. We got some partners this time too. Like we got partners Super Sanchez, which he's been rocking with us for a long time, been kind of supporting all of our movements. And but he actually they're a partner on this year's Cann-a-ween.
Okay. What's Super Sanchez? Who's that?
So he's a brand. He does Super Sanchez does a lot. Man.
A lot.
You gotta look him up, man. Like
you ain't never met Sanchez?
Comedy.
I heard the name, but
you had to meet him last year
at the at Cann-a-ween.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So you definitely got to link up with him this year, man. Sanchez is a cool cat, man.
What does he do?
Super involved in cannabis in a lot of aspects.
Cannabis.
He need to come on. He need to come on High Off the Glass.
Oh yeah, for sure.
We need to get that in.
Hey Sanchez, pull on up, man. Pull on up, bro.
Listen to Zach.
Yeah. And we got another partner which is Jokes Up High C. So
Jokes Up.
You know?
High C. I like that little High C logo because I had a double take. Because my favorite joint when I go to I don't like messing with McDonald's no more because they support Dump, but that damn orange High C, that is my shit. You know
Ridiculous.
what I'm saying? Bruh, so like
ridiculous.
I like that. I love how he took that logo and he freaked it. Like what's his deal? Like what he got going?
Yeah, so High C, like man, like it's like they have a deep I would say niche. They're deep in the niche market when it comes to like the brand Jokes Up. If you look up Jokes Up, you just kind of got to follow their story.
Yeah.
I don't want to get out to the whole back up, but he's really like the arm of the Jokes Up brand in St. Louis. So the High C is his official strain.
Jokes Up.
Jokes Up, yeah.
So are they like stand-up comedians and?
Oh no! This cannabis flower.
Oh,
like, yeah.
Okay.
Like super exotics. Like,
nice.
Yeah,
Some of the best bud you done probably smoked in like the last 5-6 years. Jokes Up is helping getting it to the market.
There we
like
go.
Runts. Like,
Okay.
Like so Runts was created by one of the creators of Runts was Young LB Lit, right?
Right.
So Young LB, he created the Jokes Up brand.
Oh,
so now Jokes Up, they started to create. Him and Jay Pay, they created like they have a genetic side of Jokes Up, and so they got Jokes Up genetics now. So with those genetics, they actually like go to these different cities and they stamp other strains, right? So Jokes Up High C is like the Jokes Up brand of St. Louis.
So you with them, like the cookies and like so they national now.
Yeah, pretty much. Oh yeah, like Jokes Up is they're a big deal. Yeah, they're a big deal.
Oh, that's dope.
So they partnered with us on this year, man, and it's like kind of like their introduction to the St. Louis market.
Right.
They've been running things like kind of low key for a minute here, but like this is kind of their first like introduction to like the actual like to the community base, right? To the community. So they real cool people, man, and they got a good thing going, man. They solid dudes, like a solid group. I would say solid group.
Okay, that's what's up.
Yeah.
All right, I got to bring it over to Chef real quick. Matter of fact, bro, you want a water? You want a water?
I got a juice, man.
All right, you good to go?
Yeah, I was looking at that. That just looks. Oh my God! Strawberry pineapple lemonade.
With that Snapple?
Man, I've been looking at this for like 10 minutes.
That's what
like,
it is.
Damn, it look like that tastes
Damn,
good.
your eyes work when they want to, don't they? Damn.
Hey, when they come to lemonade, I told you I was on the way down here. I was gonna get some lemonade.
You did. You should have stopped.
Man, I wish I'd have got that. All right, now I'm
do
getting
you
that.
want a water, my brother? Like,
No, I want some strawberry pineapple lemonade.
You should have got
That's
it.
why he's sipping it. It tastes too good.
It do look pretty good.
Smash, you know,
Snapple used to be that deal. I think when they went from glass to plastic.
That's when they lost.
Yeah, they kind of lost a little something. You know what I'm saying? For real. But I want to bring it over to Chef. Chef, like I said, like you've been at I don't think a Cann-a-ween without thinking about you and Meet Premier more. So like what made you, link on with Zach, and what makes you keep coming back to Cann-a-ween every year?
I'm gonna say this first, and it's probably gonna answer that whole question. Little do you know, when Zach was just talking to you, Zach just gave this whole audience a bunch of keys they ain't know, they ain't have, didn't even know existed. So the first time I met Zach, I asked Zach what he was gonna teach me. He said he ain't know, and we've been rocking ever since. You know what I'm saying? But Cann-a-ween is it's a fun event that I don't see how and why you cannot support it. I just let Halloween go and just show up for the cannabis. Either way it go,
shit,
you know what I mean? It's a good vibe. It's nice people. You can get educated. You can ask questions. You can take pictures. You never know who you gonna see. I hate to say that.
True. That's very true.
So the city then came out and supported us plenty of times before. So this year, I'm telling y'all, man,
gonna be nice.
This gonna be crazy.
Bruh.
We back at the, back at the original.
Back at the original.
Oh my God! Right.
We don't want to say what it is, but we back at the original.
Back
location.
at the spooky.
I can say the address, 1850 Hogan Street. This is where it jumped off. This is okay. Here's the thing. This is the fourth one. This one last year was amazing, but the thing that was missing, not going front, was this location. You know what I'm saying? This location was literally missing.
No question.
Yeah, I mean, this location is a part of Cann-a-ween, just like everything else is. You know what I'm saying? Just like y'all are, just like certain vendors are. What made you want to, get back to the original location, and was it difficult?
I mean, I've always wanted to be at the original location. Even last year when we couldn't be there, we were trying to be there,
right.
But they had different things going on.
Right.
So this year they got some of them things worked out,
Okay.
but it still wasn't like a for sure thing. Still it was a little, still had to work to get it.
Right.
But I'm just glad we got it, man.
Big shout to them.
Yeah,
big shout to them.
Yeah.
I got a question for you once you get done.
Okay, cool. And everybody that been to the original locations, it ain't when it come to a venue, especially for Halloween.
Nothing like it.
It ain't
Oh my
nothing
God,
like it.
it's nothing, nothing
it's
like
not
that.
like it.
Yeah,
It's definitely one of a kind.
all day.
But yeah, we back there, man, and that's a big part of it too, bro.
Love
That's
it,
a big part. So I was super happy we locked that in,
Bro. That's mind blowing. I play the funk flex sound effect because that location, y'all. When y'all go, y'all will get it, and y'all will see. My bad. Hope I didn't interrupt you. Go ahead.
No, it's good.
My question was, I know,
Coach.
like both of you guys just stated that going into the first one that you didn't know what to expect.
Mm-hmm.
Explain or describe the growth, not from the first one to the second one, but from the second one to the third one, going on until now.
Got you. So the second one to the third one, the second one was like bananas. The second one was
From the first one.
Yeah, it was bananas. And to the point where we had to hold the door, it was just it's too many people in here, and it was in the heat of the pandemic. It was
pretty much it was on the way.
I think that would kind of worked out for it because everybody was at that point. I think the pandemic really popped off March of 2020, and that's when they did the shutdown, and boom, everybody was ghost, right? And we did Cann-a-ween October 2020.
Yeah.
So people were still in that weirded out, and so, but I think it was enough people that was hey man, I'm tired of standing at the crib. It was that point that we hit. It was that people were stir crazy. So they was man, we finna do something. And I think from the first year that they was at the event, they was man, this is probably something that's gonna be cool because it's a big area. It was indoors, but it's still open, right?
And that's all I'm finna say.
So,
the venue
I think
large.
people was they felt a little bit more comfortable with coming out, and we still enforced the social distance policy, but that one just it blew up. So from the second one to the third one, now it was more okay, we kind of passed the pandemic. Well, not past it, but people were more chilled out with it, and we couldn't get the location. We changed the location, so we pumped it hard. You know what I'm saying? But it was probably 75% of the crowd that came out to the second one was at the third one. And I think that was a big part because of the
location.
It still was a good crowd.
Yeah, it still was a good
yeah,
crowd.
Still was a great crowd.
We had a gang of vendors at that one too.
Yes.
Gang of vendors because we was able to get more vendors at the third one.
Yeah, it was a larger
Yeah, it was a lot
space.
more vendors.
High off the glass, live and then.
Oh yeah,
Yes.
we had the live
that
broadcast.
shit was so dope, bro.
that shit
DJ
was
Climate
man.
doing his thing.
DJ
man.
Climate always he always bring the thunder, man. He gonna be there this year.
He gonna be at 4 too. Damn
Oh,
right,
yeah,
man. Shout out to
man.
DJ
Oh, yeah.
Climate,
Shout
bro.
him out,
man,
bro.
For real,
He locked
bro.
in,
Like,
man. I think
shout out to
anytime we
DJ
do
Climate.
Cann-a-ween, man, like
Yeah.
he gonna be the DJ, bro. Just
Yeah.
because he rocked with us from day one all the way up. You know what I'm saying? And I'm the
Yeah.
type of dude that like. If you showing me love, man, we gonna keep it moving. Like,
Man,
it ain't
no
like-
doubt, bro.
It ain't no need for me to switch up. It's just like, nah, you solid, I'm solid. Let's just
Yeah.
keep doing solid things together.
Yeah,
Like
damn
that's
right, damn
that's just
right.
how I look at it, man. So,
right.
but with that, man, it's like, yeah, that was the big difference. I would say like the venue changed from year 3 to year 2 to year 3.
Year 3.
Was the venue, and then because like we couldn't consume inside either. Like in the
Yes.
other one, we
Yeah.
can consume inside. So.
Yeah.
That was like I'm gonna say a deterrent, but people they were so used to being able to
They started.
do what they do that whenever we went to the new place, they was like, hold up,
Yeah.
What?
we can't,
can't,
like, you know.
yeah.
So it was
Right.
like, yeah, man. Unfortunately, you know what
Right.
I'm saying, but it still was like a real nice. I would say year 3 was cool because the people came out with the costumes. We had
Yes.
a lot more people in the
I was
costume
just
contest.
finna- yeah.
Like, the costume contest was like,
Crazy.
People showed up. Like people showed up for that.
I hope they
So,
continue this year.
Yeah, I mean,
I really
people,
do.
People got beefs. I mean,
Yeah.
like, people,
I do.
From
Talking about
getting beat
people,
out last
I'm
year.
people.
Yes. Oh yeah.
I'm people.
Yeah,
I
white man
got
can't
played.
jump.
Low key, I got played.
White man can't jump.
Man, for real. Straight up, shout out to Josh Beckish. Josh Beckish hosted the show at night with Josh on YouTube. Check him out, y'all. Dude is dope. We was goddamn Billy Ho and Sidney
Yeah.
Dean.
I remember
for
that.
White Man Can't
Yeah,
Jump
I
last
was.
year,
Yeah,
y'all.
I was.
And
Yeah,
we
I
got
was.
played. Like we
Yeah.
was coming. We came hard.
I don't feel like y'all got played, man.
we
It
got-
was some very nice
There was some
costumes
good
in there
ones, but we
last
got
year,
played.
man.
Like there was some haters in the crowd. You know what I'm saying? There's some.
y'all
there's-
definitely had a good theme, bro.
Yeah,
Like,
you know
the
what I'm saying?
theme.
Damn
The
good
was
theme.
great.
Theme was great.
We you know, we had our little costumes and shit. We handpicked everything out. Shit was specific to the film. You know what I'm saying? I feel like we got played, but yo, real talk. You right, because the last year set it off with the costumes.
Yeah,
man.
costumes.
Yes.
People,
See, I'm
came,
talking
people
about
came
the-
to
But
play.
I
Yeah.
think that came from year 1.
Yeah.
When Brennan and his girl came through.
Oh yeah, year
and
1
with
was
the
good.
purple suit. What she have on the gold?
the golden
yeah.
goat and Granddaddy Perp. They
They
That was
killed
that
it
was
first
year
year.
1. Brennan and his
Yes.
wife.
Brendan and his
Yes.
wife,
Oh, man.
And
they
I
won
think-
first place. Easy.
I think
Damn.
that set the tone
yeah.
there forward.
Shout out to Brennan England, STL Cannabis Club.
Yes.
You know, that is
STL Cannabis Club.
forever and always. They do just like another cannabis superhero, Zach Post.
Oh, yeah,
And
he
Brennan
is,
England
man.
is a cannabis superhero because they do always show love to High Off the Glass and anything black and shit in the city, county. Y'all need to fuck with STL Cannabis Club and definitely fuck with Cola Lounge. But yeah, man, I'm excited about it, and that was such a great question by Coach because you take it back to from 2 to 3. Like, think about 2, like, again, y'all did that shit heavy off in the pandemic. When the pandemic had just popped off in March. And then, March and then October of the same year, y'all got an event when people wasn't going out like that.
Hey, what,
You
man?
talking
and
about
the shit was still dope.
you're
Like,
talking about an unbelievable event space.
Yeah.
true.
Like
True.
I hate to
Talk about it, Chef.
say it. It's an unbelievable event space, and then you talking about you put Zach name behind it. You talking about 2 trucks
Word.
running smash into each other.
Word.
If you just want to see the event space,
For real.
it is worth it.
For real.
I guarantee you,
Man.
your Instagram will love you.
Word.
Your Facebook will love you.
Word.
Twitter, whatever your socials is.
Word.
But I really think that with the pandemic being what it was, I think people looked at that location was like, man, you know what? Roll the dice. Because you get the best of both worlds. It's closed in, but it's open air at the same time.
Right,
Super
right.
open.
Man.
You can be spaced out.
Word.
We had to work a little harder the second year, I think, to keep people moving because it's hard not to stop at a vendor and talk to them and ask 30,000 questions. You know what I'm saying? That's what they there
It did
for.
get clogged up a little minute.
So I think that was the only issue.
Speak on about about for the people who are unfamiliar. Let's just speak on about how many vendors you're talking.
In years past,
Another good question.
or this year,
Currently this year.
Years past, you can go off years past.
I
I
want
want to know this year vendors too.
I want to say I want to say the number right now is at like 21. And I think that was our cap for the year because we didn't want it to be over. Yeah, that's what I'm like.
That is the cap.
We didn't want it to be oversaturated.
Yeah,
and we wanted to give some other people, because everything doesn't always have to be about cannabis, but can be involved in the cannabis world heavy. Art, clothing, like it's so many other things.
What's a vendor that's an example of that?
Flucker Threads.
Yeah, I just finna say Flucker.
Flucker, yeah.
Flucker,
So,
yeah.
Who are Flucker Threads? I like that name.
so they more like they're a lifestyle brand.
Fluck 'em.
Like, yeah, right.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah, so they a lifestyle brand, man, where they focus more like on the skateboard aspect and a lot of I guess like X game type brand.
Yes.
But really they just like a more like we care about the world and we just want to do dope shit while we on our skateboards type vibe. So they do all kind of stuff when it come to like X game type sports, you know, skateboarding and stuff.
Yeah.
And they also mess with the plant, you know what I'm saying?
Up.
So
Yes.
so it's a solid brand. They got a nice brand of clothes, like headbands, hats, or all kind of stuff, you know what I'm saying?
And then STL. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, brother, you good.
A big shout out to STL Space Treats. They offer a lot.
Her crazy ass.
Crazy, man.
We love.
Like their selection is crazy.
What's my sister name? What's her name with STL Space Streets? What's her name?
Hold on, I'm horrible with names.
Jermaine.
There we go.
There it is. Jermaine. Thank you.
You gonna get me cussed out.
We gotta give shout out to Jermaine. Her crazy ass, but that sister can literally cook.
Yeah, she throw
like
down,
she
man.
Anything.
She can cook some shit up. Like,
down.
and here's a question I've
Great
had.
prices as well.
Oh yeah, that matters.
Yes.
Pricing
Yeah.
matters.
Yep. Talk about it, coach. Like great pricing.
Great donations.
For real. I want to know what you smoke before you get bro. You look like Black Jack Nicholson out this motherfucker, bro. Like what the fuck?
I do need to look hella faded though.
You blowed in the motherfucker, bro.
Well, you
What
know,
did you
like I was stating before, you know, I'm on a natural high. With shout out to my daughter. You got my daughter.
Oh yes, talk about we gotta give that real
That-
quick. Talk about that, bro.
That
Daughter just got married last
great
night, y'all.
green.
Oh, congratulations,
Congratulations,
man.
man.
I hope you
I
like
was
them.
telling him earlier, you know, if anybody who has a daughter, you know, giving your daughter away is incredibly hard.
Oh my God.
It's easy,
Yeah, but it's hard.
I cannot even imagine it.
I can't even imagine.
I can't imagine. Yeah, like I don't even want to imagine that. Yeah, like oh man,
Not at all. Oh, no,
you just gave me a. Oh my
Right.
God, bro. Like come on, man.
Now,
Right.
now you wonder why I look the way I look.
Right,
You know,
man.
Straight up, I kept my shit on till like 10 o'clock last night.
You kept your cool on,
I kept my clothes on.
but you was
From the
blubbering.
wedding.
You was blubbering before
got you,
that.
got
That's
you,
what
got
I'm saying.
you,
You know, from you know, things was long done over with. I'm like, you know, I'm still
Oh, but you
celebrating.
still
you know
wanted
what I'm
Yeah, you
saying?
still was in that
Yeah.
vibe.
You know what I'm
You're
saying?
still in that
And,
vibe.
just the whole wedding was wonderful. Shout out to my new son-in-law, Daryl Beck.
Oh, congratulations.
Serious cannabis enthusiast, by the way.
Nice.
Oh, tell them holler at us.
Yeah,
For real,
pull up to Cann-a-ween.
Tell me about the
ASAP.
Cann-a-ween shit.
And,
For real.
cartridges and papers.
Nice.
Oh, yeah.
That's what he does.
Wait. He make his own. He sell
No,
them.
no. That's what he uses.
Okay,
Yeah.
got it.
Oh
got it,
yeah.
got
Oh
it.
yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh,
He doesn't use. He doesn't smoke just tobacco
Got you. Got
okay,
the
that's what's
tobacco.
like me. But getting back to what we were just discussing though, as far as Cann-a-ween and the vendors, how do you deal with like because I'm like you when it comes to loyalty and people that I've been moving with and rolling with.
Talk about
Right.
it.
And how this, you know,
Talk about
when the like minds and spirits link up.
Yes, sir.
But when you're dealing with getting more popularity, and now you got more vendors who want to, quote unquote, not just say attach. I'm not even gonna say use. I'm not, because I don't like that. But just they want to
They
become
want to vend.
part.
Yeah, they
they
wanna
want to
be-
vend.
yeah.
But how do you deal with that dynamic of not wanting to have too many vendors because I want to stay loyal
That's a
to the
good
people
question.
that's been down with
That's a
me,
damn good question.
and bringing in newer people. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But
How
do
the
you-
balance?
Yeah.
Yeah, the balance,
Say
man.
word.
We like really. I work in a first come first serve philosophy, and everybody that's been dealing with me
I know
from
that's right.
Cann-a-ween 1 to Cann-a-ween 2,
Know it.
the people that know. They know. Hey, Zach is open. I'm locking in. I'm like, people even lock in before I even make the announcement. They just confirm with me. Hey, Zach, you doing Cann-a-ween this year? I'll be like, yeah. Hey, man, here's my money. Boom. I just want to lock it in.
No damn right.
So people like that, those are the people that's always, but they know the flow and they've seen the growth, so they understand the importance of like wanting to lock in. And then the newer people, it's like same thing with them. First come, first serve. But we try to keep things in we try to cap off the like departments. We don't want 30 of the same anything.
Right.
So we have to put
Preach.
these stops on different areas, and it was also kind of adds to the sense of urgency to lock in.
Yes.
Because we just can't have 10 people selling T-shirts, right? So yeah.
And do you do any other? You got. Excuse me, I'm sorry. Do you do any other events outside of Cann-a-ween or that are similar to Cann-a-ween?
We'll talk about the last one, the cannabis and cars and
Cars
cannabis.
and cannabis.
Love cars and cannabis.
Yeah,
Woo!
cannabis and cars, man.
That was, man, hey, Coach knocking it out the park with these questions today.
Right,
I sure was about to answer some last 2 damn questions. Go ahead, Doc.
Yeah,
I'm a real journalist.
Yeah, so like we kind of got like the whole reason why we started doing events earlier on because we wanted to get more students involved in our classroom. So we was like, well, how do we reach more people? We was like, well, let's just start throwing like events that we kind of do like cannabis education, cannabis focused things to get more people to come out.
And I don't want to interrupt you, but bring it back because I'm not sure if he 100% familiar. What class do you have, and what is Elite Homegrown Academy? Like,
Okay,
what is
so it's a nonprofit organization that we came off the gate like soon as the law passed that we could cultivate cannabis here and like patients can grow their own. And the dispensaries, all this stuff, we created Elite Homegrowers Academy. So,
first school in Missouri, y'all. First one.
Yeah, so with that, our first class was teaching people how to grow. Basically, how to cultivate cannabis indoors, 1-on-1. And that was the first class. I'm a former stockbroker, right? So I worked for TD Ameritrade for some years, traded stocks. So I understand like the foundation of like trading. So I was like, well, people want to know how to make money outside of just. If you can't get licensed or you didn't have the capital to actually get ownership in a cannabis company, another segue into ownership in the cannabis is stock, right? It's the stock ownership, stockholders. So I was like, okay, let me give people this avenue too. For the people that have a little bread, they don't have enough to spend $1 million on getting a license, right? But they got a few grand that they want to kind of be attached to some good brands that's out here doing their thing. So we taught, how to invest in cannabis stock. So there was another class, how to cook with cannabis, and those were the 3 that we were kind of doing the most. Like we were just doing those all the time. We had a location in Maryland Heights. We had a physical building. We don't have it anymore just because it wasn't cost effective after the pandemic and everything. Like having a physical location, only providing on one avenue or one income stream on, classes, it just was working against the whole business model. So I ain't no dumb dude. Like I move quick. I ain't got to go in debt for me to figure it out. So I'm like, okay, let me. And that's just part of being a business, right? We're a nonprofit, and people like they understand, but they don't understand, right? So with that, we just have to make some different changes and adjustments. But that's the whole like kind of scoop behind the Elite Homegrowers Academy. That's how we started. That's what we're on. So we've been doing events this whole time, just to kind of help bring up traction about the school. Like if you come to a Cann-a-ween event, you'll say, okay, who's throwing this thing? This is crazy, but who's behind it? Then you walk over to our table and be like, damn, y'all teach people how to grow weed. Like, cool, or like I got these accesses. Like, yeah, come out next class. So that's kind of like the birth of all these events.
That aspect right there is the part that I would say myself and other people would be missing out on, or not, or ignorant to. Knowing there's going to be vendors, but when people automatically think just somebody selling food, clothes, or some form of cannabis, automatically that's just what people's minds go to.
For sure.
But being able, like you said, to be schooled on the stock part or the financial aspect, that's what grabs people's attention also as well. Because that, like I said, when you started speaking on that aspect, I'm gonna say my ears perked up, but it touches you in a different way.
Right.
When you're letting people know, like my main thing is education.
Yeah, for sure.
In any form.
Sure.
So like you say, when you're talking about, man, I'm finna be educating you on how to grow it and make money.
Right.
You know, for the listeners who are out there now looking or listening, now Cann-a-ween has a completely different aspect.
Right, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? By knowing these different aspects. Go ahead, dog.
Cann-a-ween birthed a lot of businesses.
Talk about it.
From the first
Talk about it.
Like,
Talk about it.
it gave some people some direction. I think it gave some people some keys to some things they didn't think they could do.
For sure.
I think it gave some people some ideas that they could easily take and run with because marijuana is a baby. But, like, learning Cann-a-ween and what Zach does, it take you from learning to you want to grow to you want to sell edibles to, I can do all these other things with marijuana.
Word.
Like every time Zach do something, that's the pattern that you see. Like if you just showed up to learn, oh wait a minute, I can do that too. Well, let me go over here and let me ask this question. Let me look at this table. Oh, they selling this over there. It don't have nothing to do with flour, but they in here selling it.
Right.
Yeah. Let me go over here and let me find out what's up with that, because maybe I don't want to have nothing to do with flour. Maybe I want to do something different.
Right.
So again, it's a pattern. And from like I say, from Cann-a-ween, from jump to 2 to 3 to 4. The one thing I've seen grow immensely was the people who want to vend.
And the branding.
Yes.
Like my thing is,
yes.
like, when we talk about, like, teaching or leading by example, like, my big thing was when I first came out, and I'm just a firm believer in this in general. Like, I've had other businesses, and one thing that I understood was that, you know, we already have, I knew I was going to have a scope on me when we came out to the cannabis space, right? Being black, being in education, being a man. So I knew that if we was going to do this and we was going to represent for the culture, this is what I had to tell myself before it was even an Elite Homegirls Academy. I had to sit down and tell myself this.
Say it,
like,
bro.
Okay, if you're going to do this, you have to look a certain way because you're representing a culture. Like you're representing a demographic, bro. So take that seriously. Don't come out here looking whack, right? Put some actual thought, put some thought into the concept. So you're not just looking like, oh, there's another black business. I'm going to support them because they're black owned. No, come out to the point where they're going to support you because you're a dope business. Flat out. So with that, it was like, we always try to make sure we put our best foot forward. If you see the logo on anything, it's crispy. If you see us post content, it's crispy.
Plush.
If you look at our flower photos, it's crispy.
Plush.
And it was like, with that, it was like, I have to come out this way because people behind us or with us, we're responsible as a group to make this look the way that we want it to look. So I was like, so that's, to me, it was like, man, if we're gonna be teaming up, if you don't know how to get a crispy logo, I would teach you how to get a crispy logo because you're gonna be on my stuff and I'm crispy. Like so with that, you have people that took that and ran with it. And I love the development of seeing like an idea, like somebody say, you know, I just got this idea, and they might not even be too motivated about it, but once they put that polish on it, it make them happier. It make them more confident to stand behind that brand now, and it attracts other people quicker. And so to see that when people actually can do that and execute that, man, it's a beautiful thing to me because like we all representing this plant and we all got like a responsibility within it. You know what I'm saying? And you get out what you put in. If you put in garbage, what you gonna get
out.
You can't expect nothing but garbage back. So with that, it's like, that's it, man. Like we firm believe in putting our best foot forward in anything that we gonna put our name on.
I'm glad you spoke on that because they don't just apply to Cann-a-ween, and that's in any business form.
Any business, man.
It actually spoke to something that you were saying earlier, and it stuck in my head as far as like when you have the new vendors. So I was wondering, like, do you have them like almost like a one-on-one where you let them know, like, okay, this is how I roll, this is how I do things, and if you're going to be affiliated with me, and basically you just stated that, you know, because my mind was already thinking. I'm wondering if you was doing that with people to let them know if you're going to be a vendor here, this is how I do things.
Earlier
you know
on,
what I'm saying?
earlier on in the conversations when like Cann-a-ween 1, Cann-a-ween 2, there was more of a focal point. By Cann-a-ween 3, I think enough people kind of got it. You know, by that point, like now, it's like at this point, like I ain't gonna say this in a mean way, but if
talk your shit,
if you haven't put effort to be seen the correct way, I won't see you anyway.
Right.
So,
oh man, come on.
So it's like I don't do it on purpose. It's just to the point where you don't stand out enough anyway. Like so. And that's not like a diss, and that's not being disrespectful, but it's like in this world that we're living in now, I things are going, like with technology, especially in this cannabis space. Like, hey, we got to get with it quick. We got to get with it quick. And so when things get to moving, it's like, man, this is like, sorry, like it wasn't shiny enough to catch me, like because we all got that. We all have to be shiny in some aspect to get caught by something.
Yes,
you know what I'm saying. So it's just like, at this point, and that's kind of what it is. But if I do meet somebody that were able to, like, you know, catch my attention and they like don't really got an idea of how we do it, it's just like, yeah, I let them know, like, this is kind of what we expect. You know what I'm saying? This is what we expect. You know, like, because you got vendors that mean mug the crowd. Like,
yes,
I don't understand that at all.
Oh, man.
You got a product.
And want people to shop with you.
Product.
And want people to shop.
And you want people to look at your product, but you
gotta sell.
Mean mugging. Are you on your cell phone?
Yeah.
I see it all the time, and I'm just like, nah, like, how you know, we gotta engage.
Does
like,
not make you approachable, vendors. That does not make you approachable.
Yeah, and it doesn't make you profitable.
Not because
I mean,
you know how
what
many
are we doing this for?
Since year 2, or no, since about year 3, I've been telling you I don't want to be no vendor.
Yeah, he has.
Since year 3, I've been, and it don't have anything to do with the events. Like, don't get me wrong, I love that.
He there at every event.
I love that.
Yeah.
And I always gotta come back to him and be like, man, I got a vendor. You like, what happened? They'll call me and be like, bro, you gonna be there?
Yeah.
Like, if your product is good,
Yeah.
it's people in my inbox right now for those vendors that don't have nothing to do with me, making sure they gonna be there because their product is good.
Right. It's legit.
It's legit.
Yeah.
What they offering, they purchase, they get what they purchase.
Yep. Yeah.
And like it amazed me because I almost had to say to a few people, "Bro, it's not my business." You know, I'm happy. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, you know what I'm saying. But I get it. You know what I'm saying? And so like, the growth of Cann-a-ween has been amazing. But basically, you just watching the growth of Zach, and that grow every year.
Thank you. I'm so glad you threw it back to post. Because
he got to get him.
Like, bruh,
He got to get his flowers.
He do.
At all times, he got to get them.
Because Coach been throwing these fucking alley-oop questions to this
Good
man,
questions,
and
though,
he been yammering them down a rip. That's why I love having y'all on, because you get on my nerves, but you smart. This dude, you can tell why he a super businessman. This is fucking Dick Gregory of goddamn cannabis right now. Like, this dude will break it down to you in a way. Now, you may not like the way he breaking it down. You may not understand it all the way, but look, you
gonna walk away with something.
You gonna walk away with something. Do what he says to do, and you'll have something. Like, that's what I loved about Elite. Before this cannabis shit got 2022 and got popular, and everybody and mama was jumping on the fucking bandwagon who didn't give a goddamn about the flower. When all these people, before all these folks, this cat was doing it, and he was teaching people shit. Yeah. He was literally teaching people shit.
You remember where you met me at?
At Cann-a-ween.
No.
I met you before Cann-a-ween?
Yeah.
Where?
You met me at the he met me at the event at Mackie O'Brien's downtown.
The 420
the first one I met you at.
Yeah.
He was walking around handing out.
You was at the 420?
I don't remember going to Mackie O's.
He was in there walking around handing out his flyer, and the only reason I remember is because my shooter, you know what I'm saying, shout out my shooter. My shooter still got that.
Word?
Yes.
Oh, damn, okay.
Bro, listen,
that's what's up.
Yes.
I sure don't remember that, but yeah, that's how it be. That's
the first time I had an argument. Well, we ain't had no argument, but Zach was looking at me like, who in the fuck is this little ass nigga? Because I was like, bro, listen, man, what's up? He was like, well, if you feel like you know some shit, roll with it.
Right.
And I've watched him tell plenty of people that, and if you roll with him.
Yeah. Bro,
it's ironic. That's how I got into coaching.
Really?
First practice, dude was like, hey, man, I need some help, man. You can coach if you want to. And it was just like mind and like experience.
He was like,
and we coached together for years.
Man.
Straight up.
That's crazy, man.
It's not a coincidence.
Real recognize real, bro.
That's it right there. Like, that's 100% what you just said was the realest shit. Real neck recognize real. It's not a coincidence that all four of us know each other and all of us are in this space at this current time. It's not a coincidence. It's not a coincidence that you doing what you doing and you started and been having success with it. You know what I'm saying? It's not a coincidence that you doing what you doing and you having success with it. It's not a coincidence with me. It's not a coincidence with Coach Hill. You know what I'm saying? Like people are doing. You know, if you doing something positive and you doing something to help other folks, and it's with the plant, like something like Coach said it earlier. Something that you said that stuck in his head. This is what you just said that stuck in my head. If you give the plant shit, you're gonna get shit back.
Yes.
If you give something good to the plant, you're trying to give some shit back to the people. Like what I try to do with my events, like the event I have on my show right now. Like give recognition to different vendors, normalize relations with the plant. You know what I'm saying, and talk about the greatest sport on earth.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying. So that's just what I try to do with it. Now, what does Elite? What is Elitist? And before I go to that, I want to ask a question.
Yeah.
And I always want to know this too.
Yep.
Why your place? Not to give away the location, you know what I'm saying? Because I don't want Coach to know till he bring his ass down. And make sure you come out October 29th, 7 to 10 p.m. on 1850 Hogan Street. Make sure you come out, Coach.
Up.
7 to 11, actually.
7 to 11. My bad.
We
7
is
to 11.
up.
Popping in that bitch.
It's gonna go crazy.
Bring your mama.
Have you ever thought about having like a little, a little skate, little trick thing in that motherfucker? You shit, you know what I'm saying?
Like a contest, like a competition.
Let the skaters do their thing. You know what I'm saying?
That's a good idea,
Man.
But it's just like it's about crowd control at that point.
Oh, okay.
You know, it's kind of
ASAP.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
kind of we probably shut it down for like 15 minutes and do like a quick show.
You know what I mean?
But didn't think of it, but I can see if
Nah,
we can
show.
make it happen.
I ain't never thought about
But
that.
then we have to move.
You
too
got to
much
do a
stuff,
lot.
too, like,
You
There's
can
a lot to do. Yeah, that's why we
Yeah.
never thought about it.
bro.
They use it for that, you know what I'm saying? They use it
do.
for that, and then we could you could do it where like you position the vendors where like they not buy that, and when it's time for that to pop off, you just do it. And or I was thinking because the shit is like Chef said earlier, it's such an awesome space. The space is so unique. Like you had mentioned, you can fuck around and have a fucking shoot a free throw contest in that motherfucker.
You actually could.
You know what I mean? Like we can have a free throw contest in that bitch next year, and I will kick y'all ass. See, like you know what I'm saying? Like it's room in there to do that.
Hold on now.
You know what I'm saying?
Hold on now.
He's moving
Shit.
fast.
Would the people have to pay to enter into this?
The
Free throw contest?
Yeah, 'cause
I
it's gonna
mean,
be a cash prize most likely.
Yeah,
You know
most
what I'm saying?
likely.
They want the cash prize. Yeah,
So is this something we talking about doing? Because I got a hoop.
damn right. You know what I'm saying?
Let's save that one for it'll be too much stuff.
We take J's too. Like you can come
to
shoot
move
for your
around.
J's.
Word, shoot
If
for
you
J's.
got
You
J's
got no
on,
money,
we'll take those
run
too.
them J's.
Yeah,
Run them J's. Go
J's.
home with socks on and shit.
Run me
All
them
right,
J's.
right. Run them J's. So what is next
idea.
up? What is next up for before you say what's next up for Elite Home Grow Academy, all your different brands. Talk about give me all your brands because you got so many of them, and
Just got two, man.
Well,
so many,
if you
two.
got so many, but they doing so great things in Elitist, man.
Yeah.
What's next for Elite Home Grow and Elitist? And what
Oh
is
my
Elitist?
gosh.
Elitist, man.
Bro.
Like,
Because what's up with the melts?
The
I'm
melts.
ready for the young melts.
Melts, man. Melts is
Man.
Melts
Don't
is
do that.
probably roughly a solid month away.
Okay,
From
bet.
being in dispensaries where you can actually go
Yeah.
take your med card and go purchase that Melts.
Oh
man.
shit. Okay.
So it's been a great experience on this journey to
Right.
to get to this point, but man, it's but yeah, we almost there, bro. We
I
gonna
got
do a
fired
whole
twice.
launch party.
For what?
I got fired twice doing that process.
Well,
I can't-
cannabis? What?
I got fired twice, but I signed a disclosure thing I can't discuss.
Good, yeah.
Fuck, no, he said I got fired twice.
No,
Not
but
once, but twice.
but yeah, but really, man, with the Elitist brand, man, we just getting started, bro. Like,
know,
I mean,
bro.
like you see everything that we've done and we've accomplished with Elite Home Growers Academy.
Right.
All I can say this is, and I legit can say this, it's gonna be what we do with the Elitist brand will be 10 times greater than what we do with Elite Home Growers Academy.
Ooh,
And I can stand on that one.
shit,
Before we go
that is
further, are you looking for
huge.
stockholders?
That is huge.
You speaking on stocks early.
Actually,
Right.
you
Good
brought up
question.
a-
Good
you brought up a
question.
Good question. But
Good question.
Don't do that.
don't
Don't do that.
Don't listen to him.
Don't do
I
that.
want some before
listen
they
to
go
him
public.
at
No,
all.
that is
Post, I'm
got
so
to be
serious,
that's
bro.
got to be an
Private.
off the air conversation, bro.
conversation.
I got
Don't do
1,500.
that.
I got 1,500.
Don't do that. Coach won't have a thing if you say that up here,
Right.
man.
I got 1,500.
Sure, right.
They won't. I'll tell you because
I got 1,500 with some stock in Elitist. For real, I'm not even bullshit. like, bro, like when it's before it's public. I want that.
Oh no, like bro,
Me and
listen,
Coach
man.
get it.
If he say that up here, man, they will throw money at that dude's feet. You won't get a chance.
No, I'm gonna get a
Like
chance.
you'll be
Right,
in the
right,
window
right.
like
We
this,
gonna
like
get a chance.
God,
Come on,
I
we
know
gotta
you
Y'all right
Zach.
here.
Let
Let
us-
us get a chance.
I know, I just
Right,
fucking
let us get a
around.
chance. You know what I'm saying? We right here with you.
But see, I just helped you out, so now you owe me. Cause see, he's about to talk about it live on air. You know what I'm saying? And then it wouldn't have been that cool.
Right,
for real.
right. I'm so
But,
glad Coach brought it up. Go ahead, Zach.
Yeah, but what we're doing, we're just getting things started. We're about to drop the male strain, our first commercial strain. It's gonna be dropping here. We already made a connection in Oklahoma City,
Ooh.
where it's gonna be dropping there.
Bet.
Right now, it's really about expanding.
Yeah.
Expanding not just the Elitist brand, but we running this strain. I melt strain, but we got
Right.
some very nice ones that's for the follow up.
Yeah.
That first drop is just the first drop, but how's that sophomore drop? How's that
All-star game lineup.
Yeah,
Right,
it's all five
right.
diamonds in there,
Pitching,
man.
defense, and hitters.
Oh, I can't wait to. Hey,
All-star game lineup.
did you have any, Chef? Did you have any input, any say, anything when it came to melts?
I got to try the melts when I told you I got fired twice. I just got rehired. You know what I'm saying? Like you
Just got rehired.
Yeah, you don't understand.
I would consider that being fired, man. It was just a miscommunication.
Miscommunication.
Bro, I got fired twice, bro.
Right.
I got fired twice.
That's
He was
what
on the-
you can
he was
tell
on
he
administrative
corporate.
I just got
That's that
corporate
corporate
as hell, man.
answer.
You see what I'm
That's
saying?
that corporate
He was on
answer.
administrative
Miscommunication.
leave.
I'm the dude walking out with the box with half of my stuff still in there. You understand what I'm saying? Listen, he fired me twice, man,
I
but no.
feel you, bro.
But
It's a great product. Like if you know Zach, man, it's just one of those things. If Zach turn around and then be like, "Here you go,"
Yeah.
you probably gonna believe it. Like if you know,
Right,
Zach,
right.
you're probably gonna be willing to believe in
yeah.
it. So all I can say is, when you see it in the dispensary, when he drop it that it's available, don't hit me up.
right.
Run to them
Word,
dispensaries.
word.
Oh, bro, I got people who talking about beating me down for some melts.
Right. You better take your ass to that spot. Now, which dispensaries are going to carry it? Which ones are you partnering with?
Right now, we definitely locked in with Bloom Medicinals.
Okay.
Here it's in O'Fallon, Missouri.
Okay.
I'm in some communication, some good communication with a few more. I
Okay.
don't want to disclose at this time because
Right.
nothing's concrete, and I won't say it until it's concrete.
Okay.
Right. You know what I'm saying?
I know one in Florida that better be jumping on board. I want to say
me
that.
too.
Can I say their name? Because
No.
don't say their name because
Look,
I
look,
mess with them. That's why I say their
I got a
name.
question. Like when you go to dispensaries with your strain, what's like in the decision making process? Do they? I mean, is it like a sampling, or do they go off your business model or history?
Yeah.
Or,
So for me,
Where the lawyer
really
at?
at that point, I'm not even involved on that side of it because at that point, I'm not cultivating it. Like it's cultivation directed by a whole nother company, right? So they're just growing my cannabis. What they negotiate with the particular dispensaries, they have their own, like I would say, business model when it comes to pricing and tiering things and of that nature. Where THC percentages is a big part of that within this. I would say infancy market, where a lot of people, that's the easiest way to market something is to show value in it is based on THC.
Right. One thing.
Even though that may not be, the legit
Accurate.
thing.
They're missing so many other
But
things.
when it comes to like what things are selling for, honestly, that's like the THC, what it's actually testing at. Because a lot of this stuff, like, there's a lot that goes into like having like a commercial strain, right? That's even people are willing to even want to grow,
Right.
Like, cause they can put a lot of effort into it, and it tests at a 14%.
Right.
No matter how it smell, how it look, or whatever,
Yeah.
it ain't gonna sell. It's
Yeah.
gonna sit there, and ain't no dispensary gonna want to buy it.
Especially
Like,
at 14%.
yeah,
Yeah.
so-
For all y'all brothers that ain't understand what he just said, melts is fire.
Yeah.
Trust me. She checks all three
Yeah, 'cause
boxes. If you ain't never
that's
seen
something
melts,
else I was gonna say, like,
just
just
melts checks
describe it.
all
Yeah.
three boxes.
Yeah. He did that, but my question is, now that's something, I think you did mention this last time you were on too, but I forgot. So you're not, Elite's not producing this.
Right.
You're going through a company, Camp Cannabis, I believe.
Right, yeah, because the Elitist brand, we're not a licensed cultivator, a licensed cultivation facility. We don't have
okay.
that. We don't have that
Okay.
license.
Yeah.
So we have relationships, though.
Right. You can teach people to grow, but you're not licensed to grow.
For commercial market and sell it
Right,
commercially,
right,
right? So, but we
right.
have other relationships that can,
Okay.
and we can leverage those relationships. So,
Right.
so it's just about just playing that game.
Okay.
Playing that game. But eventually we will.
Bet.
Like I can, I
Yeah.
won't say I can guarantee, but I'm very confident that we will.
Right.
Yeah, and it don't have to be in St. Louis.
Okay.
I mean, that's people forget that. Like,
It's a big world out there.
Like,
don't have to be right in.
With a good product, investors will put whatever they have to put into it to make it be known.
Right.
And if that's Oklahoma City, shit, you just never know.
Yeah, I feel
like,
you.
You know what I'm saying?
I feel you.
So yeah.
100%. Coach, you
keys, ladies and gentlemen.
That's all he dropping is knowledge.
Yes.
So like it's just been straight. It's been straight knowledge over and over again. That's why I love having y'all on literally every time.
Man. Thank you for giving us this platform, this avenue, man. What y'all be doing, man, is like great because mixing cannabis and sports. You can't go wrong. I mean, you just cannot go wrong, bro.
You really can't.
You can't go wrong.
You really can't. It's just
when you first told me that, man, I was like, oh, yeah, bro, you going to go. That's about to take off.
Thank you. And I cannot wait till I get my little, well, I'll talk about that with you off the air when we take this cannabis and sports thing and we put it into something we can touch. You know what I'm saying? That's going to happen pretty soon. Yeah, for real. Yeah, I need to talk to you about that, too, because I think you might want to be down with that. But
hold up, man.
What up?
You think?
Yeah. Right. Before we dip up out of here, because there's a lot of games to watch, and I got to see my Yankees make sure they win tonight because they are not losing no more.
Oh, my God.
They're not losing to no team. They the fucking Guardians.
This is what I don't get. This dude got a Beantown Cup, but he liked the Yankees for baseball. This dude right here like a Beantown team, but he a Dallas Cowboys fan.
I don't understand.
Everybody call into the line and they can complain about that.
The show,
because that don't make no sense.
You like to call in? The number is 515.
If I go to Boston and if I go anywhere and I tell people about these two, like he getting mauled. He getting mauled in Boston. He like the New York Yankees. Boston, call in and complain, please.
515-599-1687.
Dallas Cowboys. Please call
Cowgirls,
in.
You know what I'm saying?
No. New England Patriots. Call in right now, cause y'all got some fakers up in here.
No, never.
Y'all got.
Chef.
Hey, listen.
Chef, can I explain to you why I'm this way?
No.
Can I explain to you? I'm about to.
Man.
Now you never asked this, which I'm surprised you didn't, because you
shout
like
out
knowledge.
to Jason Tatum.
Major shout out. But look, here's the thing. Can I tell you
Jaylen
why?
Brown.
This is why.
Oh, they're my people, bro.
This is why. Yeah, he love.
I love them together.
Anybody St. Louis, he messing with no matter where they at. But this is the thing. Where I'm from, okay, we got free Yankee games on Channel 11. It was a channel we didn't have cable. You know what I'm saying, in the early '90s. So what was it? On Channel 11, we got free Yankee games in Springfield, Massachusetts. Okay,
I'm about to spank
you forget,
this.
I'm not Boston, my dude. I'm an hour and 20 minutes from Boston. I'm from where basketball was invented. So we got free Yankee games on Channel 11. Okay. You had to have cable, also Nesson, which was New England Sports Network, to get Red Sox games. My mother was not trying to get cable like that. You know what I'm saying? She didn't get cable till she got with my mom's boyfriend,
so
Martin.
I got a
shout out to Martin, who's still living in Springfield. Thank God for Martin, because he got us cable about 3 years later. But look,
I got to ask this question.
I got Yankee games all my life for free.
Can I ask this question?
And I'm not done. Let me explain.
Oh, my God.
The Red Sox, when I was coming up,
spank that.
never gave no love to black players.
I'm about to spank that.
They never gave no love to black players. They didn't put no black players on a pedestal.
All right.
The one they had back in the day was what's my man Mo Vaughn, and they treated Mo Vaughn like shit in Boston.
Jim Rice.
They didn't start who?
Okay. Jim Rice.
Oh, to my oil can boy?
Okay.
Jim Rice. Maybe Jim Rice. He got some love. But the only one that really got love was Poppy. And that was much later. I'm just saying. So it was always Yanks. Reggie Jackson, Jeter, the greatest ever. What was my man? Jorge Posada. Can't stop it. Bernie Williams.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Tino Martinez. Cardinal and Yank. Boy, we got just going for days and days.
So.
Barry Bonds.
Barry Bonds. Gotta love Barry Bonds.
Barry Bonds, Ken Griffey, fuck everybody else. Now,
this is Chef. Hold on. Chef Green got a couple questions, man.
Not for real.
Couple questions.
Go ahead.
Why you don't like the Cubs?
Me?
Just a question.
Why
you don't like the Bears?
I don't have
because WGN was playing. WGN was playing all across America for free.
We didn't have WGN. You had to have cable to have WGN, my dude. It was not on free TV. It may have been free TV for St. Louis, Missouri.
Chicago's network been on TV for free forever, bro.
WGN.
Hold on. I'm a mix. Hold on, don't talk.
Yes, but back in the 80s and 90s, bro, we had 4 channels. It was NBC, Fox. What is it?
WGN was
CBS.
That was on cable. That's not a local channel.
Yeah, WGN wasn't free, my dude.
It's not a local St. Louis channel. You had to have cable to have that.
Chicago.
That's how you saw the
Check it out. So check it out.
Because you had
didn't see the Braves until we got TBS.
So
with
check
the
it out.
Superstation.
So check it out. Check it out. Check it out.
Yeah.
I'm a military kid.
Oh, okay. Military brat. That sounds about right.
So I lived a few places.
All right.
Okay.
And there was a few times where we was moving and, you know what I'm saying, we get base
they had local
housing.
games.
You live
They
in the
don't got
Northeast?
they don't got the cable hooked up yet. But guess what my dad gonna turn to watch them Bulls games?
WGN. It depends on where you were living.
Okay, yeah. Where was you living?
Where were you living at the
Were you living in
time?
the Northeast?
Where
Chef,
were
you
you?
living in the
Where were
Northeast?
you? You weren't
Were
living in
the
St.
All
Louis.
I'm saying is,
I'm still waiting
no,
for
we
the
wasn't
answer.
living in St. Louis. We was
Of
not living in
course.
St. Louis.
Northeast.
You was living
Northeast. Were you
somewhere.
living in the
You was
Northeast?
living
Were
somewhere
you ever
around
stationed in the
Chicago.
Northeast?
If you was getting
your
WGN
dad
games for
ever
free,
stationed
it
in
was
the
When
Northeast?
I'm
somewhere.
a kid and my dad watching the Bulls games, no.
Where were you living at?
That's what I'm saying.
So
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
WGN
But
played in Orlando.
yeah,
WGN played in
them everywhere.
California.
Yeah, they was huge. They
Thank
was
you.
huge.
That's
They was
what I'm
huge.
saying. So
They
how
just-
in the world did
Because-
you see?
because in the 80s
my
and
dad was a
90s,
poor
they
man
wasn't up
before
there,
he
bro.
got in
They
the
wasn't up
military.
there. They
My
wasn't up
dad
there.
was a poor man,
Yeah.
so my dad might not known about no cable. You understand what I'm saying? But what my dad did know about.
Yeah.
With WGN.
Yeah. Guess what, Chef? It wasn't up
if
there.
WGN was playing in any of
let's
those
keep it
markets,
moving
it was
because you're
not
gonna go
for
in
free.
circles saying the same shit over and over again.
Just let you know.
Who are you with your picks today with major game? Matter of fact, this is a major game that we have not talked about. I'm
I'm
surprised.
taking Philly.
I know.
I'm taking Philly
Yep.
over the boys.
There you go. And what was the other?
That's
what's the
kind of
other-
only game that mattered today, man.
Are you serious? Y'all are slow. I understand Post because Post
Bro,
not a
that
sports
game,
fan.
that
He's
game,
a businessman.
that game.
You know what I'm saying?
Hold
So
on,
I get it.
that game. I hate to say this to
Are
you.
you forgetting
I
about
hate-
the game that should be in prime time, but it's not?
I hate to say
I know
this
you
to
don't
you.
know 'cause you
and
clouded
he
by
know-
cowgirls.
He know it too. He know it too. This game
don't know
right
that
here.
game.
This game right here for playoffs.
What did Dallas? Yeah, Philly.
Yes,
Philly.
sir.
Shit.
Yes,
Chef,
sir,
you're so-
baby.
you are so
This right here for playoffs,
When I say
baby.
this
Let me
game,
tell you
Zach,
something.
he
This
gonna
for
be like, oh,
playoffs,
Let me tell you
baby.
something. Let me
Now,
tell
what
you
you about to
something.
talk about the bum ass goddamn Yankees? He ain't even hit over 63.
He
No-
got 60. He got
no
61.
one cares
He
about
beat.
He
y'all,
didn't
man.
hit 63.
Why you hating on Aaron?
Oh, I love Aaron. Hey,
Aaron ain't
Aaron,
nothing but
come to
shit.
St. Louis, bro.
Aaron is a small forward that can hit home runs
I give you that bullshit.
Yeah.
I give you Paul Goldschmidt for that home run hitting motherfucker right
Yeah,
there.
for real, he is
Wilson
cold-blooded.
Contreras coming to my boys
What the
this
hell
year.
happened to
I'm having
Arenado?
fire ass.
What happened to Arenado and Goldie at the end of the season? What the hell happened to them two?
Paul Goldschmidt is what happened to the Cardinals.
What happened? He couldn't hit.
Paul Goldschmidt
Him
is what
or Arenado?
happened to the. Listen,
What happened?
bro, you watch baseball?
Yes, I do.
So if I beat your first power, what the fuck do I care about your second power?
Oh, I knew Just was going to chime in because he
Oh,
loves
but
some baseball.
if
What
I-
happened to
if
Arenado
I- listen.
and Goldie, Just?
Nothing.
Right, for
1 in
real.
15.
You ain't lying.
Goldschmidt sucks. But if you spank Goldschmidt, what do that do to the rest of the pitchers? Fuck Arenado.
Arenado still was nice. He was a damn MVP candidate. What you talking about throughout the entire season?
No, he was not
Yes,
over
he
Goldschmidt. Not over Goldschmidt.
Both of them was.
Man, get
Goldie
out of here.
and Arenado
Get out of here,
was.
bro. Not over Goldschmidt.
Both of them
Anyway,
was.
the
Both of them
NBA
was.
season starts
But okay,
Tuesday
okay.
night.
But nobody wants to talk about the one of the to me besides Dallas Philly. Even I got a lot of money on that. But the bigger game of the National League, not National League, American League, not American League. Goddamn, and it's AFC, American Football Conference. Buffalo versus KC. Like nobody has an opinion about that game. Is the shit. Like
That's
that
a
game
wash.
should be prime time.
That game is a wash.
It's not a shit. It's funny that you look. KC has a home game, y'all, and they're not even favored. I said
It's
that again.
a wash.
KC has a home game. Everybody's healthy,
It-
and they're not even favored.
It is
Buffalo,
a wash.
The visiting team is favored by 3 points.
Well, you already
That's fucking
you know
crazy.
why
Okay,
Kansas
so-
City.
Good.
Yes.
No.
They are.
No,
Low-key, they are.
No, they not.
Yes, they
no,
are.
the fuck they
Tell
not.
me how they not.
You know
Tell me
why
how they
Kansas
not.
City the underdog? Because they don't got number 10 no more. That's the only thing that make them an underdog.
Well, they should have paid them. That's
I
their
say
fault.
same thing, too.
That's their fault.
I say same thing,
Buffalo.
too.
He's talking about Tyreek
Buffalo
Hill
and
for
Kansas
those that
City.
don't know.
Buffalo and Kansas City are playing the game at Kansas City, right?
Yeah.
I like Philly tonight. I
Now,
like
what's going
Philly
on
tonight. I like Philly
I don't know why
tonight.
you even feel like this. Now, let me let you
Jalen Hurts.
Can we keep it
Let
to
me let you
Buffalo
let me let you
KC
in
real
on-
quick?
I
Can we
just
talk
said
about-
they. I just
Well,
said they
it's gonna be a
playing the
good game. It's a wash. It's
Man,
two
nobody-
good
nobody cares
quarterbacks
about
against some
that
good
game,
defense.
man.
Nobody
That's
care
why
about
nobody
that.
talking about it.
This right here,
missed the
this
shit.
right here is for playoffs.
Listen, man.
What you
Listen.
think Buffalo KC is?
Listen,
Nothing.
man.
That's
Bro,
for
the
seeding
AFC
for
is
the
the-
playoffs.
Let me let you know
Because
this.
it's 1-2
Let me let
right
you know
there.
this.
That game
Those
that
are the
These
biggest
are-
teams
these are our
in
little
the
brothers.
AFC.
This game.
These are our little brothers. That's why they make so much noise. They do all that chirping. Dallas don't care.
Oh, he
about
talking about
that.
the Eagles?
Yeah, he talking about the NFC.
Oh, he talking about
East.
Eagles.
He's just trying to keep
Nah, I
the
can't.
NFC East.
I can't knock him on that.
God.
But when the last time you done some shit, bro? How many times I got to say this?
Okay.
When the last time you made it through the playoffs?
Let's just do like this.
When the last time you made it through the playoffs?
He's sure. That's a good question, bro.
When the last time Dak Prescott played all them games?
He right.
Are you really serious with that?
Bro, I told you when I walked in here. I told you when I walked in here.
What does that
You
even
four
mean?
picks. You 4 picks away from being the worst goddamn team in the NFL. That defense is the best thing smoking, bro. That boy playing with a hurt crotch and he's still wrecking shop.
He giving props and
Wait a
dissing
minute,
y'all at the
so
same
so
time.
you're trying to say
At the same
Rich, you're trying to say our offense is just no good at all, right? Our offense is no good at all.
I told you before this started.
What's gonna be the score tonight?
None of the NFL teams.
What's gonna be the
know
score tonight? Point
Hold on.
blank.
Hold
Point
on.
blank.
Score.
What's gonna be the score?
What's the score?
Why you look like Martin?
Because I don't know. But what I do know is
Oh, wait a minute. You don't know the score, but you think but you know for a fact Philly gonna win the game tonight.
I like Philly.
I ain't asked you that.
Oh, yeah.
He did.
I love.
I didn't ask you.
I
I didn't ask you
love
about your
Philly,
personal
bro.
feelings. I asked you a point blank question.
Philly gonna
Is
beat
Philly
the
gonna
shit
win
out of
tonight?
Dallas tonight.
Thank you. That's all I wanted to hear.
All right, cool. Since we've established that,
Cooper
let's-
Rush?
we-
Is his name Cooper Rush?
we've-
Is his name Cooper Rush?
Yeah.
You know his name?
Cooper Rush?
He gonna get rushed.
Cooper Rush gonna give up 2 picks tonight.
He about to get bum rushed.
He giving
tonight.
up 2 to 3 picks
He
tonight.
about to be Cooper
Yeah,
bum
okay.
rushed tonight.
And them picks gonna be for
For real.
cash.
Let's hurry up and do this. I'm
For
ready.
$7.
I'm ready to
Solid
smoke.
Every pick tonight you see, he gonna give up for $7.
You make me want to parlay that right now.
Woo!
Queen.
We
You make
still
me
them
sure make me
boys.
wanna go to the
Woo!
sports book.
Listen
All right,
to
look,
me.
We still
the
them
greatest
boys.
sport in the world. The greatest sport in the
Remember
world
that.
start today is Sunday. The greatest sport in the world starts on Tuesday. That would be the National Basketball Association.
And I already told him, holla at me. Holla at me.
Let's go.
Because I'm gonna say it right now. Who the fuck gonna beat the Nets if all 3 of them boys play?
Oh God,
Huh?
we still on that.
Huh?
All right, look, man.
Huh?
Look, bro.
You still got shit to figure out in Boston.
we
You got a
ain't got
cheating
shit.
ass. Well, he ain't even cheating because they got an open relationship,
Yeah,
and
for
nobody
real.
knew that, so
For
he ain't
real.
even cheating.
Right.
You got shit to figure out though.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you. Let me tell you.
Who
right
gonna coach that team? Though I gotta go smoke.
You know
man.
his name. His
Who
name
gonna
is Joe
coach that
Mazzulla.
team?
His name is Joe Mazzulla. You know who he is. His name is Joe Mazzulla. I'm gonna just
The
say like
Nets
this.
don't even have a coach. Are you serious?
You don't. I got $100
But they
right.
got some
I
balling
got
ass boys on that team.
Chef.
Guess what you don't got?
It's
A
about
coach.
It's about to get quiet.
Joe Mazzulla, bro.
Chef, I got $100 right now. We better than y'all. How much? I got $100 right now. That's what the fuck I had thought. There it is. Now there it is. There it is. Now what do you?
Hey,
now, that's the bet.
everybody,
$100.
understand.
No.
Understand.
Let's parameters.
Boston won't make the playoffs.
Dude, man.
I got another 100. We make the playoffs. I got a 500. We make the playoffs.
God.
Oh, you got
That's a
money too. I
statement.
got 100. We make the playoffs.
You already
That's good.
gave me my 100. Y'all
That
not
was,
making
that's a
the playoffs,
don't say no crazy
That's
shit
good
like that on
record.
my goddamn show and not back this up with some
That's
money.
good record,
Are you
bro.
serious? Are you serious? We won't make. We can be better than y'all and still not make the playoffs. Not make the playoffs. I got 100. We make the playoffs.
Bro,
So there's
Please,
200.
Y'all
please
suspended.
recant
Wait a
that
minute.
statement.
Hold on.
He ain't gonna bet that.
I'm gonna tell you.
He ain't gonna bet
Please
that.
recant that.
100 that we don't make the playoffs.
That's $200 we got bet.
Oh my God,
Let's go.
You are bugging.
I'm
That
bugging.
bitch.
Right, you know what I mean?
Hold on.
Right.
Oh, y'all believe
You are
in them? Y'all
bugging.
believe in? Let me tell you something,
You
bro.
are bugging.
I got
bro.
$100
Let me
on
tell you
that.
something, bro.
You believe that bullshit press conference KD did? We're together now. We believe in each other now. People weren't being held accountable.
No.
Now I believe
I'm
in
gonna tell
us
you
now.
what I believe in.
What
I'm
the
gonna tell you what I
hell?
believe in.
Sound like an
Y'all
after-school
wouldn't
special.
fire a coach. Y'all wouldn't fire a coach, but y'all suspended a coach.
Yeah.
What that got to do with playing
A
basketball?
lot.
Right.
Do they go out there without a head coach? Do a starting 5 just go out there?
Okay,
The
I feel
guys
what
you
you're
talking
saying.
about,
I feel what
the
you're
guys
saying.
you talking about that
I
are
feel what
supposed to be
you're
so good
That-
just did
I feel
that.
what you're saying.
That love
And went home
that,
for
that
nothing.
love and that cannot. What's that word?
camaraderie, chemistry.
All that chemistry
Yeah.
out the window because y'all mad at y'all can't even decide if y'all mad at them.
Excuse me.
Y'all
It ain't out
Hold
the
on, wait a
window.
minute. Before
It
you
ain't
go
out
any
the
further.
window.
Y'all only let them
Before
go
you go
because
any
of who
further.
the woman married to.
Before you go any further.
Because of who the woman married to.
Before you go any
Who the
further.
woman- bro, that's gonna break that
No.
team.
Fuck that.
That's gonna break
No,
that
listen.
team.
We
man,
talking
it's
about
not.
the Nets.
It's not.
Everything you just said.
Just
Everything
to
you
bring,
just said.
Coach,
Where-
I'm gonna let you have it, Coach.
No.
Coach, I'm gonna let you have it. I just want to bring everybody up to
Everything
speed.
you just said.
Coach.
How does that apply to Brooklyn?
For those of you
Where's
that
all this
don't know,
chemistry that
hold
Brooklyn
on.
got?
For those of you that don't know,
I don't-
Chef is
listen.
referring to
Where's all
Ime
this camaraderie
Udoka.
Brooklyn got?
Damon, slow down. Slow down.
Listen.
We got somebody right here that may not know what y'all talking about.
It don't matter. Just go.
I'm asking you
Yo,
about
He a
Brooklyn.
bean town.
I'm
Ime
asking you
Udoka,
about Brooklyn.
head coach of Boston, got
so-
suspended for a full year for having
And all I have to,
what's the
all
word?
I gotta do is
Consensual
ask
relationship.
you. All I gotta do
with
is
one of
ask
the
you the
owner's
same
wives.
question.
That's
I'm
it.
asking you about Brooklyn.
And I'm
Tell
asking you
me-
about bean town.
No. You said Boston did not have
Listen,
any more.
listen.
I'll
Okay,
let you
Brooklyn,
talk.
this
Let
is
me-
what
let
I
me get
gotta
my
say about
statement out.
Let him get it off.
Let me get my
Let him
statement out.
talk.
Because you made these statements. You said Boston
Just
does not
lost
have
$200
any
too
more
off these statements.
chemistry nor camaraderie.
I said it's gonna hurt it. I said it's gonna hurt it.
You said it's gonna hurt it. That's fine.
It's gonna break it.
Now, fine. Listen though. Because you previously stated that Brooklyn would be better.
Yes.
I'm trying to figure out how, in your mind, that you feel Brooklyn already has chemistry with a player that has not played with them before and camaraderie. I'm not done. With a player who has previously showed, I will not show up.
That's true.
Also, as
He
one of
good
these
for
big
that,
three,
Jack.
you have two factors in that big three that you are basically saying they're already all in. That makes no sense basketball-wise.
Chef sweating like he working out.
No sense at all.
It's hot in here. It ain't air
Now, once
conditioning.
again, in your explanation.
Oh, I think the Jets won. I think the
In
Jets
your
beat Green
explanation.
Bay. I
In your
picked them, baby.
explanation.
I picked them. Let's go Jets.
I am not
Let's go
asking you
Jets.
at all to speak about Boston.
I won't.
Football
I'm
pool this
asking you
week,
to
the pot,
describe
$3,100.
all
Getting
of
that
this
mug.
chemistry in
I'm
Brooklyn
getting
and
that. I'm trying to get that, baby.
and
I'm trying to
also
get that. Let him give him. You
and
gotta
also
wrap it up, Damon. Let him
also
answer shit.
where are they going to get the leadership from?
Okay. That's a lot of questions just in one.
Where's the leadership, chemistry, and camaraderie coming from in Brooklyn?
That's a good
The
question.
floor is
Now,
yours.
that right there is a good question.
But he don't want me to say nothing about who.
We only talking about Brooklyn.
Wait a minute.
We're only talking about
Just
Brooklyn.
answer the question.
You
that I'm
been
gonna go
sweating
for.
about Boston. Can you
No, I'm
answer
not
something about
sweating.
Brooklyn since
You
you
don't
got
need to talk about Boston.
I got 2 t-shirts.
I ain't
on.
mad about you
There's
sweating.
I hate
no
to
need to
tell
talk about
y'all,
Boston.
this shirt was given to me by somebody famous. I ain't want to sweat on it,
That's
so
all
I
I'm
put
saying.
on the shirt.
There's no need to talk about Boston.
Now,
we asking you, I'm talking about
bro,
Brooklyn.
hold on. I can say this about Brooklyn.
Ain't in
And
trouble.
I can say this. You can feel like Brooklyn's in trouble. Brooklyn has 3 players that anybody in the league would kill to have.
You're
don't
not
mean they gonna
addressing
win
the
with you.
questions. You're not addressing the questions.
Oh, yes, I am.
Let him get to it, Coach.
Yes, I am. Yes, I am.
Hurry up and do this. I want to smoke this
So,
blunt.
me too. I got it rolled. If 3 people can come to an agreement that, nigga, I don't gotta fuck with you. You don't gotta fuck with me. I don't gotta fuck with you. Let's go play ball.
With no coach.
Who is your coach?
Joe Mazzulla.
We talking
Who
about
the
Brooklyn.
fuck is Joe Mazzulla?
We're talking
Been
about
on the
Brooklyn.
staff.
So how
Been on
come?
the staff
So
for
how
talking
come when
about
Brad
Brooklyn.
Stevens
Last
left,
4 years.
Joe Mazzulla ain't get the job?
No, you don't get to do
Because-
that.
Man, I want to hear that shit.
We
man.
talking about Brooklyn.
We
Brooklyn.
talking about Brooklyn.
I asked you about Brooklyn.
Brooklyn got
specifically.
3 basketball players that's out of this world,
Did I ask
bro.
you about the chemistry?
Ime was
There we
more
go.
ready to be
And
I asked
they
you about
will,
the chemistry.
they will come together and they will play basketball.
They
That's
will.
how I
No,
feel
no, no,
about
no.
You said
Brooklyn.
that last year and it did not fucking work, Chef. You can't just
One
say,
person didn't
you
play.
can't just say I got top 5 names in the league. You just put them together and they gonna be good. We saw it last
Why
year.
do
It
you
did not
so
fucking
why do
happen.
you feel like
It did-
Boston? Wait a minute. Why you feel like Boston gonna make the playoffs?
Because they ain't never.
No.
not made the playoffs.
Fuck that.
They have not.
Why do you feel like Boston
They-
gonna make the playoffs?
have never
Say his
not-
name. Say his name. Say his name.
Which player?
Jason Tatum,
Defensive player of the year?
like-
That's the only reason you feel like you gonna make the playoffs.
Marcus Smart,
They was
Best defense in the
Jalen
league?
Brown.
Bro, they was talking about trading Jalen
Time
Brown
Lord
in the
with
middle
the-
of the season last
Do
year.
they-
I don't give a
did
fuck.
Y'all
Boston
think
have
that
the
shit
best
don't
defense
stop?
in the
I don't give a
league?
shit what they talk
I
about.
like
Point
you.
blank.
I
give a
like
shit
I
what
Did
they
like
talk
Boston
both
have
y'all.
the best defense in the league?
We had 200. You had the best defensive player.
Did we have the best defense in the
You had
league?
the
Yes
best
or no?
defensive player.
We had the #1 defense in the league when the season was
Dog,
over.
where you been?
Let's just do this before we go.
I could be wrong on that, but you had the best defense. Did
Real
y'all
quick.
win a chip?
Wow,
Oh, shit.
Did we go to the finals?
Got a lot farther than y'all. At
that's
least
cool.
we didn't get
Did they
swept in the
sweep
first
Brooklyn?
round like y'all saw.
Did they sweep Brooklyn out the playoffs?
Barely.
We didn't get swept in the
4-0
You
is
don't
barely?
you don't barely
Barely.
get swept.
4-0?
You don't barely get swept, my dude.
My Cardinals
It does not
barely
work
got
like
swept.
that.
My
4-0.
Cardinals barely got swept, bro. They barely got swept.
I believe
It's
it.
a lot of teams that
I believe
barely
it.
got swept.
How the Cardinals
Come on
barely
now.
get swept?
All right, look,
But we talking about this season.
Let's
We
go.
got a $200 bet. Playoffs?
And let's do this before we do this bet. We got $100 saying that the C's won't make the playoffs.
Huh?
That's crazy. Then the other bet is the C's will finish with a better record than Brooklyn.
Okay.
Okay. Now if they are tied, we're gonna go by division record. Okay, I'm gonna tell you because look, this one dude owed me money from last year because he thought Philly was gonna be better than us. This sorry motherfucker owe me money right now.
He was crazy for thinking
if
that.
they're
This
tied,
dude owe me $200 right now because he.
I bet you he'll Ben. I bet you he'll Ben Simmons
if they're
fan.
tied,
the
first tiebreaker should be head to head.
Thank you. And I had tiebreakers.
then you would
because
go up to the division
Boston
record.
had the tiebreaker against Milwaukee.
It's a
and
200.
Philly.
It's a $200 bet.
But
No.
it's
It's
a
just you losing
$100 bet,
$200.
and then the other bet is $100.
It's just you losing $200.
And then pretty much, and that is look,
It's insane
yeah,
bets,
regular
trust me.
season. Okay, good. We
I'm
got
ready
that.
to bet 500
All right,
myself.
bet.
I'm just saying.
So here's
All
the
right,
thing.
all right, man.
Real
I
quick.
really
love
need some
y'all,
money.
man.
Real quick.
I hate, man.
Real quick.
Did you hear what they said about them players when they told him that dude wasn't coming back to coach?
They was hurt about it. They was hurt.
Anyway.
They was hurt.
And they didn't fire him.
right. I love
he
that.
in limbo.
Yo, here's
so
the thing.
imagine if I fuck a bitch, what they gonna do to me?
Here's the thing. I love that you have to bring TMZ shit up to talk about us. You got to bring them TMZ shit. You got to bring up TMZ shit.
Don't got no coach. I don't have no faith in Steve Nash. I got faith in
don't.
3 motherfuckers.
Okay, but look, can I ask my question before we get up out of here? Who, real quick, Coach always here, so I don't need his. Zach don't watch basketball, so I need yours. Top 4 teams in the East and the West. Give it to me. Give it to me. Give me the top 4 teams that are going to be in the Western Conference, Eastern Conference finals. Players.
Western Conference?
Yeah, give me teams. I'm going to hold you to this shit. For real.
We're going to bet another 100, make it 300 altogether.
Right, you know what I mean? I ain't going to bet them on this.
Go with the
no matter
Jazz.
how crazy it is.
Go with the Jazz. Go with the Spurs.
Jazz?
Go with the Jazz, Spurs.
Wait a minute.
We did
Jazz,
ours
Spurs,
last week,
Kings.
Chef, and he said that dumb shit. No way in hell.
So you saying
No way
I'm
in
fucking retarded?
No. I'm telling you to bet on a long shot.
Jazz, are you?
Hold on. Will you please tell him I know more about sports than he think I do?
Probably so.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying bet on a long
Hey, that's-
shot.
I'm like, what the fuck, the Utah Jazz?
Give me some. Give me some.
I
Give me
don't,
some.
out the West, I can't say.
Spurs.
I feel like
Kings.
I feel like the powerhouses in
He
the
said the
East.
Kings.
I feel like the East is now the powerhouse in basketball.
That's not what he asked you.
I know, but I'm giving my answer. Like
Right.
I don't really like.
These are
You
Western
don't have 2
Conference
teams in
teams.
the Western Conference that you think are they're gonna be in the Western Conference final. You don't have 2 teams.
Just pick 2 teams.
Like that's not hard. Especially you know
I
basketball.
mean, the defending
You claim
champs
you know
are from the
NBA,
West.
Let's go.
The defending champions are from the West, dog.
Let's go. I asked him right now to give
I
me
still
his 2
think all the
top.
powers in the East.
But we talking
But they
about
gotta
the
play
West,
somebody
though.
out the West. So come on, bro.
That was the question.
And the West is good. Don't act like the West ain't dope.
How about? Okay, I got you. Portland, Sacramento.
I picked Dallas.
Utah,
I
and San
picked
Antonio.
Dallas in the Clippers, just to let you know mine. That's who I picked. I picked Dallas and the Clippers going to the West.
Last week I had
For
Golden
real.
State and Pelicans.
Who you got?
Is he telling the truth?
Yeah, he had
it's
Golden
on,
State
it's on
Pelicans.
tape.
He did.
I got the Pelicans and Golden State in the Western Conference Finals.
He really overestimated them, but if they stay healthy, they are good.
Pelicans are dangerous.
Yeah,
as
it
fuck.
is. It is. For real.
Zion playing this year?
Yes, and he's in great shape.
That's why he picking
Where
them.
you been at? Man, Zion is in great
He
shape.
claimed he know sports. I don't know.
With them. I don't keep up with them.
You don't have to.
You need to. The Pels
It's
are dope.
basketball.
Out the West, I ain't gonna lie to you. I like Dallas.
Okay. Dallas is dope.
One-man team.
He got a lot of bigs though.
Got a lot of bigs.
He got a lot of bigs.
Active bigs.
Yeah, I know.
That,
I like out
that,
the East.
that nobody's scared
Yeah.
of. Nobody's
So
scared
you
of.
need 2 out the West. They got to play somebody.
You got Dallas and who?
You know what?
He don't know.
I don't know because I don't.
Fucking East.
Clippers?
I'm
East
not
End.
sure. Like I
East
want to
End.
say the Clippers, but I'm just not sure on them.
Golden State. Everybody just got paid.
Right. Not everybody. Jordan Poole is not worth $35 million a year.
Play a lot bigger role.
$35 million a year.
Not at all.
No,
not at all.
Worth that.
That's amazing.
He is so not worth that.
Draymond Green play a bigger role on that team than they lead on. Then they lead on.
Then he smacked somebody.
He punched Jordan Poole, the one that's about to get paid. Jordan Poole, the one that's about to get paid. This hyper. Let me be a prisoner of the moment, dude. Talking about Draymond ain't gonna sign back with.
He's a businessman. He's a businessman.
Last week.
When a company,
he said he gone because Stephen A. said it. He said
when an employee puts a company in a position where they can get away from that contract. Thank you. Thank you. The only thing that Draymond got saving him, he's restricted. So he I'm sorry, he has a player option. He has a player option. So he's going to opt in to guarantee himself that $25 million. They're going to get away from it.
They're going to figure it out.
Back to Beantown real quick.
What?
Why the fuck Marcus Smart still there?
Because he the defensive player of the year, fool, and he one of our best players.
And what's up with Draymond? What's up with Draymond Green?
At the end of
barely
got much to give.
He has a history of behavioral issues.
Barely got. I mean, look, man,
on the court.
I'm with you. I'm not saying.
So y'all mean to tell me in a 5-on-5, and y'all got to pick the first players? Y'all first player to pick is gonna be Marcus Smart.
You damn right. Your first player gonna be Draymond.
Yeah.
His old ass, he ain't gonna give you shit. You want to talk about that real quick?
Both of them guys.
You want to talk about Slapwoods?
What? Forgive me. I do a lot of work, you know what I'm saying, where I tap in with a lot of brands. Like I do a lot of work with Slapwoods. I'm probably about to be selling a merch in the city pretty soon. So if you're not familiar with Slapwoods, just hit me up at me Premier Moore. I can educate you. But
they black owned?
They you, bro.
They black owned.
They you.
I'm with it.
Oh, and I'm gonna say this. Is everybody in here familiar with Jay Prince?
Oh, hell yeah. Rap a lot. What you talking about?
Exactly.
Go ahead, sir.
So then you know who running Slapwoods.
There you go.
Oh, bet. He owned that? Yeah. Fuck yeah. Go ahead, Jay. Shit, that's props.
Yeah. Him and his son, Jazz Prince, and another gentleman who I won't disclose his name because he don't like his name disposed.
Right.
But you want something from Slapwoods, you need something from Slapwoods. The only reason you see Slapwoods in the city of St. Louis, county of St. Louis, cross that bridge in St. Charles, wherever you see it, is because I sat down and I talked with several of the store owners to bring you Slapwoods. Right. You open up the pack and you roll up.
Bet. Chef, where can people find you?
At me Premier Moore. I'm always in my city. If I'm not my city, shout out to H-Town. I love y'all. But I'm always in my city. You can catch me on Instagram. Definitely catch me at Cann-a-ween.
For sure. Right. Cann-a-ween.
Definitely catch me there. I got something stupid for you.
Real stupid dope. Yo, Post, where can people find you?
Instagram, they can follow us at Elite Home Growers. Again, that's at Elite Home Growers. Or you can follow the Elitist brand at Elitist_brand.
There you go. And before we go, I got it because we had a quick convo about this. Mm-hmm. My man comes, he don't just show up. My man knows my city, my music. Chef knows my city, my music because they got a whole nother podcast and we got to talk about because they all in the family in the zone. You know what I'm saying? My man Palmer does that show. You know what I'm saying? With major shout out to Palmer.
Shout out
you
to
know what I'm
Palmer.
saying? We got to shout him out. This dude doing serious work with the Battle Hawks. Like, oh my God, like this dude. He making it happen.
Hey, they coming back.
Broadcasting at the Blues game.
They
last
coming
night.
back. Oh, really? Shout them out.
Blues game, yeah.
At those flowers at him.
At the Blues game.
Oh, what was he doing?
I guess media stuff. Said media.
Yeah.
So you know what that means?
Yeah, inside. Yeah, like on ice. Well, not on ice, but. Just look at his face.
So do that mean do that mean the four of us about to fall through to a hockey game?
I would hope so. I would shout out.
Shout out
Palmer. You hear it, bro? Come on, let's make something happen, bro. You down with the Blues like that?
Hey, this is my favorite person right here, man. If y'all didn't know, this is my favorite person.
Can we wrap the show? Like, man, we was damn near done. Like,
that was him.
Wow, niggers. We was literally done. They about to have their own show over there.
You claim you made $200 it off of me. So what you worry about it for?
Yeah, I already know. I got that.
Hey, listen, man.
I gotta wait the whole season before I get it.
I'm gonna pocket that on the show, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, we definitely gonna.
Special
You gonna give me that money
Special-
on the show? Yes.
special episode.
You gonna get that money to me on the show in April because we gonna have an episode in April.
Hey, listen.
It's gonna be an April episode.
I'm gonna try to find a stripper if I gotta give it to you.
I bet.
Cause she gonna have to give it to you, not me.
I want her to shake it to me, shake it on me, shit. But yeah, we got to give a major shout out to Zach Post in the zone of the show. They are doing big things. Make sure you check out Cannabis Corner.
Yep.
Where can we
Cannabis
find?
Corner.
Where can people find Cannabis Corner?
It's gonna be on Monday. Monday is usually streamed live on In the Zone
Bet.
network,
Bet.
and that's at In the Zone.
So the new one tomorrow, Cannabis Corner.
I don't think it's gonna be tomorrow. It might be tomorrow. I'm not doing it tomorrow.
Okay.
I got other engagements I got to do.
Cause y'all do that show once a month.
Yeah, once a month.
Once a month. All right.
Once a month. It's like the third Monday. So what's this? That would be the third Monday, right? Monday.
Yeah, so you probably
I can't.
doing the show tomorrow.
Yeah, I can't, though.
There's going to be an episode of Cannabis Corner, but Mr. Post will not be on it. He will be on next month's episode, My City, My Music. Make sure y'all check it out. Yo, let me get my music going. Where is it at? Where is it at? Boom. This was good like usual. We ain't never had a bad episode yet. Surprise. But this was dope. Major super shout out to Chef Green, to Zach Post for making time to come through for High Off the Glass. Talk about Cann-a-ween 4 that's coming up next.
Oh yeah.
You make sure y'all come out.
Super Sanchez.
Man.
What's up?
Yo, what else we got? We
I
got
see STL Space Tree.
Brits Buds. You know what I'm saying? Elitist. What's my man girl right there in the orange? Because I was gonna have her for my event.
Twisted Creations.
Twisted Creations. Major shout out to Twisted Creations. I wanted y'all on the last event. You know what I'm saying? Bad location, couldn't do it. But yo, so many great vendors. Make sure y'all come out. Y'all gonna have fun. Y'all gonna love it. This is for Coach, for myself, for O the Great. We out, y'all.
Thank you for letting me come, bro.
Oh, more than welcome. Thank you for making time, man. Yo, we about to blow something, y'all. We out. Peace. Let's go.